Hey, my name is Anthony Trucks, and I built my speaking business to multiple seven figures over about a 10-year period by doing some cool things I'm gonna teach you about. It actually got me to the point where I've now become one of the top 1% financially speakers in America. And in this video today, I'm gonna break down the exact path that I would take if I were to start my speaking career from scratch and build it up to multiple seven figures. Because honestly, it's not impossible to do, but most people don't understand the pieces in place to get it done. And so this exact method I'm gonna show you took one of my clients, Aditya, from zero as a speaker, zero marketing assets, zero social proof, zero paid gigs. And well, he still, with all that, managed to sign his first ever $9,000 gig. And that's honestly a testament to what he applied, but also the process you're about to learn. Now, as you can see, this method has clearly worked for past people, myself, my students, a lot of different people now who are doing it, and it'll work for you as well if you learn how to apply this process. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into this bad boy. So I'm gonna walk you through three very specific things that if you do these properly, it'll be a game changer for you. You'll see yourself on more stages. Our big focus is getting people to get great at getting on stage. So here's the one thing I want you to realize, and I talk about it very often, but the way that you first present yourself, like if I was starting this whole process out, what I would want to do is go, hey, as a speaker, our job is to solve somebody's problem. I got to go into the world, find a problem, solve the problem, right? But then you solve the problem not by talking about how you solve it, but the message should tie to what the outcome will be that allow them to go, man, that's a solved problem. That's a place that I want to be. And what you do is you take a look at what you may have experienced in, what you've gone through, and usually you're looking at your own life and go, where's a valuable lesson I can extract that can be beneficial for somebody? I can extract this thing out and apply it to the real estate market or to sales or to the healthcare world. There's something in your life that could be a valuable message that can support somebody else to solve their problem. And then what you do is you say, hey, after I have this problem solved, can these people afford to hear the problem? Now, I'm not saying you should only do it if you want to be able to make income, but if we're being honest, the goal is to make income so you can speak full time, to not have to worry about feast or famine, to have reliability in your life and also in your business, but also impact amazing people. And you'll find that the higher the budget, the higher your ability to impact lives, more people you get to reach, or higher caliber people who can make change around the world around you. See, the idea is you want to be able to extract something, but if I'm going to seamlessly dial this in, I go, hey, who has a problem? What do I have as information extracted from my life to solve said problem? Can these people afford me to come out and speak to solve said problem? And then what I do is I package it all up and create what's called a $1 million message, a unique message that'll make you your $1 million. There's reasons why, but here's the key one. If I can Google it and only you show up, we're in the right realm. If I see 70 other people pop up, you got problems you have to work on. It's not an impossibility, but that's the first step of what I would do. I would go into the world and go, I got nothing. I'm starting from scratch. Who's got a problem? Start there. Now, once I got that clear, right, I go, okay, I got an idea. I know it's valuable. Let's be honest. Sometimes people don't know you. They have no idea what you've done, what you built into, like you're completely new, right? All right, I got that. But how do I enter my name into the hat? Well, here's what people don't like doing, but there's a way you can do it properly. You want to start speaking for free. Now you go, and I need to make money. I need to make an income. I need to make impact. I can't speak for free. You just said that if you charge more and make more, it's where I can make more impact. Yes. But if nobody knows you exist and no one gets a chance to see you, they don't understand your value or they don't know if you're really credible. The moment you do get into that flow, there's a value in place. And so here's a big thing. If you do it free, you can get social proof. You can get testimonials. You can get footage to use for later marketing. And here's an interesting thing. If you do it properly, when you do a free speech, you should have something beyond that stage you're speaking on you can leverage to make more impact and income. Your keynote designed properly should in fact weave into it a high fee framework that delivers on the promise of your message. Right? If you went through your life and you had this experience, you extracted and pulled out, and you pointed back to the world and go, here, I got this for you, you'd better know how to walk them through the steps to deliver on that for themselves. That's your framework. Then from there, you can progress forward and go, look, if you loved me up here, I could speak for your event, but also I can come and do what I talked about on stage in your life. I can do it in your company. I can do it for you personally. So this free speech, it's not just free. Right? You did something that allowed you to get in front of somebody. So essentially, you got free marketing. Get to go market yourself and what you do and your abilities without having to get paid for it, but it turns into you getting paid. The idea is in the long run, if you really think about how the speaking business works, is your goal is to be the most incredibly amazing servant speaker. It's what I focus on doing is delivering to my clients amazingly, right? But then I also want to go beyond that and speak to more people that they know. I want to work with the company that just brought me in, and I want to work with individuals in the audience if possible so I can open up the door to the impact I can make on their lives, but also the income that comes with serving the world. Because income comes from delivering amazing value. If you do it properly, you can. And so, what you want to do is create what's called a speech spin system, a system that spins up business from the free speech you gave. And then, what you do is when you're marketing to people, you're not going out there going, I'm willing to give a free speech. No, what you say is this: I have a keynote that I do. It's based on X topic. Now, usually I charge $5,000, but I've made promises to the people in my life that love me that I don't want to rob the people's ability to get this message because they can't afford it. So I don't know if you're open to it, but every month I do a pro bono keynote. If you'd like, I can pencil you in for next month or for this month because I'm going to do it every single month and I want to make sure that the right people get in front of this. So you position it by saying, I do this, I charge for this, but I'm doing it pro bono. I'm helping you out. Not going, hey, I need to give a speech. Can I do it for free? So how you do it, right? So you frame it to where there's positive language, there's value inset in what you do. And also the message you're delivering, they should hear it and go, man, I would pay for that. Because if it's that valuable, it's the right one that solves a problem, that's how you get paid in the first place. Number three, the most important thing that I would do is I would market myself like a madman. I call it a marketing machine if you do it right, or marketing magic. The best people in the world, they market on a rhythm, right? And the truth is, it's not just being good. Your marketing isn't just being a great speaker. What I've noticed, a lot of people assume that if I'm just good, the world's going to find me. I get standing ovations like once a month. I speak very often. You don't know about it. You're not there. I don't show it to you, right? So me being good isn't marketing. Marketing is marketing. Telling the world that you exist, and you want to do it in a rhythmic manner. You don't want to wait till you get a speech and then you've done the speech and then get done with the speech and go, oh, I got to market again. You should consistently be marketing. It could be social content. It should be reach out to different venues and different people who could get you on to venues and stages. There's a machine of how you do it, but it's got to be something where every Monday this happens, every Tuesday this happens, every Friday this happens, to where you are in a rhythmic machine and now you can build momentum. Now you have what's called lead flow. Now you can actually choose at some point to either raise your rates or say no. There's a lot of things you get as an option if more people know about you because you're marketing, and that marketing is like a train. It's left the station, it's running, right? And as this train is running, you're just putting more things onto the train. You're polishing up the cable cars, or not the cable cars, the cars, right? You're making nicer things. What's that? Well, if the train's running and I'm marketing, when I give a speech and I get video, I put better video on. I put more conversational testimonials, more case studies. Train's running, but I'm upgrading the train while it's running. This has to be a machine you put in place. And if you don't put it in place, you could, in fact, deliver an amazing keynote. You could, in fact, have these great assets and you've done a free thing to get a couple speeches here and there, but you'll always be in that feast or famine. You'll have a speech now, not one tomorrow, and it's a back and forth game. I've lived it. It is not fun. And that literally is how it would start if I lost everything I have today and had to start from scratch to build my seven-figure speaking business. Anybody can do this. If you follow this video exactly as I said, and you lay it out and do everything correctly, you'll start seeing your first high-ticket clients come pretty soon. It takes some time, like to get it dialed in, but you'll start seeing it once you launch it. Just like a DJ did after about 4 months with nothing in place, and me coaching him, he finally got to his first $9,000 keynote. However, if you decide to take all this knowledge and try to apply it for yourself, it's going to most likely go wrong. Not because I don't think you're capable, but let's be honest, I went through it and I messed it up because it was all trial and error. And I mean, if you think about it, it took me over a decade to get to the point where I'm over seven figures now. And I had to invest millions of dollars out of my coaching personally just to get all the knowledge I have. And then I had to go apply it, which is a lot of headache, wasted time, wasted money. And that's not even counting all the sacrifice I had to make it all be successful. Like, literally, my marriage. My entire marriage fell apart because I was too busy working, building things. So in the end, you end up losing so much more time, more energy, and more money just trying to make it. And it's not even worth it at that point. Because when you do have success, you've sacrificed everything. What's left? It kind of sucks. And so by the time you get it all figured out, you're honestly going to realize that all your competition is too far ahead of you because they had somebody giving them the ideas and kind of helping them on the side. So if you want to avoid losing over a decade in learning and quite potentially spending millions of dollars on coaching and different stuff you don't need, and you instead want to follow a step-by-step process that is so perfected you can literally predict the future of your business with it, that what I want you to do is look below the video, see a little body down there, hit the button, hit the link you see down there, excuse me. And in that link, I'm going to take you to a point where you can see all the steps that we can help you with to help you scale your speaking business. Not just have something in place and running that's kind of there, or doing something on the side you don't really want to do, but you really want to be speaking full time. We show you how to do all of that. It's actually a really beautiful, simplified, step-by-step process. But if you decide to take the harder path and go it alone, knowing all the mistakes and sacrifices you'll need to make, I honestly wish you the best of luck. I'm not even kidding. I wish you the absolute best on your journey. And I recommend you check out all the other videos that I put out because you'll need them. Like there's gonna be a lot of things I share with you. If you want to kind of piecemeal it 100%, you can figure it out. Just gonna take some time. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.